Hi, I'm Kelly.
And hi, I'm Geoff.
And this is Blueprints for Belonging, where we're exploring how to build conscious connection in a disconnected world.
Because belonging doesn't happen by accident.
Mm-hmm.
It happens by design. Hey, Kelly.
Hey, Geoff.
How you doing?
Good.
Good. Me too.
Well, we had our last episode, we was talking about the kitchen. And that other space, it was the release room.
That's right.
But it was kind of like the bathroom and the...
Right. Well, the bathroom is good for physical release.
Right.
And the release room is for emotional release.
Emotional release, right. Or physical or emotional release, right. Kind of things that kind of let go of that no longer serve us. To kind of work on those things. So.
Right. And today we're introducing the garage.
Mm-hmm.
Not a place of nourishment or release, but rather overflow, hidden storage. Hidden is the operative word there.
Oh my goodness.
Unfinished projects.
Oh, don't even get me started on that one.
And sometimes even hazards.
Yeah.
Yeah, hazardous materials.
Yeah.
So, yeah, garages are fun, aren't they? They're just chock full of who knows what.
Well, oh my goodness. Okay.
I don't know how fun it is.
I know. So, I'm going to share a story a little bit about my garage.
Okay.
So, this is where the hidden storage is, and how we're using it is there are things that sometimes we don't really want to share with other people about our lives.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to, they might be things that, like relationships that have gone wrong. We don't like to share those types of things, or they might be addictions or debt or drama or medical things that are going on for us.
Right.
But we kind of don't really want to deal with them. So I'm also an artist, and I have my studio at home, and it's in my garage.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had my mother who lived with me, and I had to let her use part of my garage for her storage, or my studio for a lot of her storage while she was living with me.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of my stuff got put off, or had to do something different, so I didn't really get into my unfinished projects that I was working on. They just kind of got pushed aside and not necessarily dealt with.
Mm-hmm.
But we kind of understand that for a garage, right? Because architecturally, how they're designed is what? They're
unfinished.
Unfinished
walls, concrete floors.
Right.
They're not meant to be spaces to be visited.
Right.
By your guests, at least.
Right.
You know. Yeah, it's a place for hidden stuff.
Right. So we're using that today as a kind of a metaphor for our talking about belonging, because there's a lot of
baggage.
Oh yeah, the suitcases go in there too.
Yeah, suitcases do go in there.
But there's also other things that go in our metaphorical garage. The things that we don't really want to talk about, or the things that people might judge us for if they knew those things about us. So we don't really share those things. But to work on the belonging skills that we've been talking about, sharing things such as that, kind of with people that you trust, or you're getting to know better when you share one of those things that are in your metaphorical garage. You're allowing that person to see a part of your life
that's otherwise hidden.
And so I'm just going to let our whole audience know. I've let Geoff see my garage.
Yes, she did. But I will tell you, it took a while. So in all the time that we've been recording these shows, it's been there, but I have never been invited to look inside.
Right.
And then she gave me an opportunity to look inside last week.
Right, because we were going to talk about the garage, and I thought, oh my goodness, you need to see my garage.
Yeah, you need to see just exactly what it looks like.
Right, because those are what most people's garages do look like. I mean, there's some people that have nothing in their garage, which is great. Yet if we start to kind of look at other people's garages, metaphorically, if they've got some things that they're not willing to share, they're not willing to let people know about, that's to hold that with respect for where they are and what's going on for them, not demanding that they,
that they
tell
show
me
you
everything.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. Well, and in part that develops trust in those relationships because they can entrust you with some of it. You're not demanding that they give you all of it. You're not judging them when they tell you what they've told you. And that is how you build belonging.
Well, some people use silence or distractions, or maybe they might give you a partial reveal of what might be in their garage. Sometimes they give them lots of excuses. I can't do that because that's just, or I can't share those things about what's going on for me because, they're fearful that if you know this about me, you won't like me or you'll judge me or, so.
Because everybody fears that.
Yeah, that's just part of being a human.
Judgment and reprisal. Right. It's what humans often do.
Right.
Not all of us.
Right.
But yeah.
So you also shared about your garage.
Yeah. Oh, so I'm very much in the same boat that you're in. That my garage, which is my workshop, it is where I do projects that are house related. I take out my windows, they go into the garage, and I work on them on a workbench. It's a wonderful space. I have lots of different saws and planers that I can use, and even a drill press. But right now, my garage is mostly storage.
And that happens. I mean, sometimes garages can be a place where a band starts, or it could be where inventions are born. There's just these different types of projects and using it metaphorically, we're not allowing people to come into our garage because we're fearful. How do we use this to kind of...
It's a mess. I don't want you to see that.
How do we use this to kind of help people understand, even though you've got a messy art garage, and I'm sharing that with you, and you didn't, critique me.
Recoil or... Right. Oh, God, how could you live like that?
You became a safe friend. So... And we want to show or share when some people are not sharing those types of things. It doesn't mean they don't want to. They don't have the capacity or understanding to know when it will be safe.
Right.
So just kind of lead with curiosity. So kind of I'm just curious, kind of what's coming up for you when that gets mentioned all the time or this happens all the time. Because we just seem to be doing small talk, not anything else,
Right.
So.
Yeah. Well, and so we've talked a lot about the actual garages, the physical garages, the real deal. But it's the metaphorical sense of it is really where we're at.
Where we're going, right.
Yeah. Because you don't have to expose your whole garage at once. I mean, you've got a lot of secrets in there, probably. I don't know. Because nobody knows what's inside your garage. We all have one. It's like the back of the train, which we talked about actually in a previous episode. I cannot remember which one, though, because I'm bad about that. But, yeah, I mean, give people grace. Because you don't know what's in their garage and what they're dealing with on a daily basis. You don't know what's going to trigger them. And you can't know that until they share with you whatever it is that triggered them or whatever it is that they've been thinking about. So grace patience, curiosity. That's the way forward.
Mm-hmm. Think of our workshop think of our garage as a workshop. Our brain.
Mm-hmm.
I called it what's it really called? Not the itty bitty shitty committee, but what? I can't think of what to call it anymore.
Your brain or the garage?
No, in my counseling, we call it the itty bitty shitty committee. It's our negative self-talk.
Right. Your critical center.
Critical center, right. Right.
It's where all the critical crap comes out at you.
Yes. Well, that's kind of what the garage is. We're hiding things that we don't really want to talk about or not want to. We're kind of protecting ourselves from possible judgment or farther being disconnected from people that we love or care about. And if we don't share those types of things, then they can't hurt us or harm us.
Right. If you just ignore it, it'll go away.
Or don't share it and nobody knows about it.
Right.
So, but you might be struggling with it, but
until a tornado shows up and it blows down your garage and everything is exposed.
Everything's exposed.
Oh my goodness.
Gosh. Right. So in that sense, our connection kind of starts to grow when other people see us and process that we are working on our garage. When it gets cooler, I'm going to roll up my garage door and take everything out and restructure my garage, my physical garage, back into a studio. Right.
Right. Yeah, well, because we can't always be polished, right? I mean, we're polished when we're in our living room or in our kitchen and we're entertaining. We're as polished as we're going to get.
Right.
But the truth is the garage is our in-process space.
Right.
And when we allow people to see that.
Well, even in the garage, my garage doesn't have polished off walls either. I mean, they're not.
No, they're unfinished.
They're unfinished.
Yeah.
So, we've shared a little bit about belief systems that what kind of holds us in the garage. Do you want to talk about some of those belief systems that we talked about?
Yeah. Why people don't share what's in their garage. Fear of judgment. Fear of reprisal. Fear of the unknown, really, because, well, I don't know what's going to happen if I let that out, you know? And that can be very scary because you just don't know. It can go, it could go one way or the other.
It could be hazardous.
Right. It could be hazardous.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
And you don't know if you have the right equipment to deal with it.
Right.
There was something else that you had said earlier, but I can't remember what
we have some beliefs about being perfect, about our garage.
Perfectionism.
Perfectionism. I can't let people know that I have a flaw or a failure.
Right, which is where you keep them all.
We keep them all, right.
In the garage.
Or I'm avoiding that so I don't have to deal with it now. That's usually what we put our stuff in the garage for.
Right.
Is to something to deal with later, right?
Yep.
And then you just shared a little bit about shame. That's a belief system that we might have. Or if people really knew who I was, you know.
Right. Would they love me?
Right.
I don't know if they would.
Right.
Well, the truth is, if they don't love you even with your flaws, well, they're not worth keeping around. So that's the way I see it, at least.
And then there's also that scarcity belief system that I can't let this go, or I'm holding on to this because it's a memory. And I was just talking about this the other day with someone about, I like taking pictures of people. I don't know, that's kind of my way of having a memory captured. So, and some people, they just don't want a picture taken because they might not look right. So
Right. Or they may never think they ever look right.
Right. So I kind of want it because, like, I don't know when you're going to leave this world or when I'm going to leave this world. So it's kind of sentimental, but it's all right. It's kind of part of that sentimental belief system. as well.
There's no shame there.
No. No.
That's what we're talking about.
Right.
There is no shame in being sentimental.
Well, okay, so we've talked a little bit about the strategies we might use. Those are some of the belief systems that we have. But what kind of, well, anyway, they kind of protect us from being judged or connecting from people. So what would be some strategies that help us to connect, even though we have our garages that...
Right, which might be full of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, to connect in a disconnected world requires vulnerability, trust, respect, empathy. I mean, and these are not necessarily easy things for some people to achieve. That's what worries me about our little project. And it's like, well, not everybody is in a place in their life where they can actually turn one of those on. If like empathy, for example.
They don't know what empathy looks like.
They don't know what it is, right? How can they do it? You know?
So there's a difference between sympathy and empathy.
Oh, yes.
So sympathy is, I feel sorry for you.
Because that happened.
Right. But empathy is, wow, that must be really hard for you to be able to do whatever you're trying to take care of. That must be overwhelming, and just you're at a loss for how to work through it. Is that right?
Right. Yeah. Because, well, how would you describe empathy? It's an alignment with other people.
It's not about, the language is different. So when I say that I'm sad for you, that's only about me. Even though I'm saying it's about you. I say it's me. Right. I'm sad for you. Empathy is, I hear you're dealing with some difficult stuff. That must be really hard. I'm curious. I'm using curiosity with that to get some understanding about how difficult that task is for you. You lost your dog. Wow, I understand. It's a hard process to go through. I'm curious, how are you holding up? How are you taking care of yourself when you've lost your best friend? So I'm gaining some understanding of what it's like for them to be living with that difficulty or something that's going on inside their garage.
Right.
So.
Yeah. Well, that would be a temporary item in the garage, right? If you lost your best friend. Because the grief is something that you don't want to encounter when you're with other people. You don't want to be a basket of tears randomly in some event that you're at or whatever, or at work or with friends even necessarily. So you try to avoid certain topics, when somebody asks, how's your dog? And you're like, I didn't want to let that out, but I can't help it now. Here come the tears.
So in this process of belonging, connection grows when others see us in process. When we're able to share those unfinished parts of ourselves, or those things that we've been hiding or not wanting to deal with, or we feel some shame around them. So anyway.
Yeah. Well, so garages also hold seasonal stuff like holiday decorations and bikes and camping gear.
Yeah.
Or
there's traditions.
Emotionally, it's seasonal selves.
Yeah. But sometimes we have those traditions that only come out at certain times. So, what would be one for you?
Shutting down. I shut down when I'm around my mother.
Ah, okay.
And so it only happens with her.
With her, okay.
Yeah. So it's seasonal because I only see her once a year.
Got it. Well, sometimes like people, like if they're out in public, they don't talk about things or they don't share things when they're in public, but they will in private, or one-on-one.
One-on-one, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's much easier to be vulnerable with
one-on-one, right.
Yeah. Group dynamics change things dramatically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about when, what about, like when you have like some smelly things, like dangerous things, gas and chemicals?
Oh, right.
The hazardous things you don't really want to talk about or things you want to keep hidden from other people.
Mm-hmm.
Those might be like addictions.
Mm-hmm.
Or untreated illnesses or debt.
Yeah, or even treated illnesses. It's just an illness.
Right, it's an illness, right.
Yeah.
Anyway, am I storing something in my garage?
That's seeping into my
relationships. Right.
I don't know, but it's stinky and foul.
Not farts. Sorry, it's not farts.
No. I think it's turpentine.
Turpentine, right. Yeah, those are kind of some scary things too, because in your garage you have some people have their gas valves or their electric boxes or water cutoffs in their garage. Mm-hmm. So there's some unsafe things that can get inside our heads with our relationships. Like I don't want to share certain things with my partner because I'll know he'll not like that, or I won't share this with my mother, or I won't share this with my boss.
Yep.
Anyway, so those hazard side of our garage, how do you think, what do you think would be kind of a way to kind of become aware? I mean, you don't need to wear like a hazard suit, but what would be a way to kind of be aware of those hazard issues that you might have that keeps you from building trust in a relationship?
Well, acknowledging them.
What if I don't want to acknowledge it?
Well, I don't know what else to do for you then.
Okay.
I mean, because acknowledging behaviors or past aggressions or whatever it is.
Okay, so if you had a gas leak and you smelled gas, whom would you call?
I would call Intex.
Okay. You'd call somebody to check.
Yeah.
All right, so if you have some hazardous stuff that's going on your side, you might want to see a specialist. So somebody is like a therapist or a drug counselor or something like that. That's what I'm trying to bring up.
That's what she's trying to get to.
That's what I'm trying to get
I'm not getting there.
It's all right.
It's like, what is the answer you're looking for? Because I'm not giving it.
No, it's all right. It's all right. Anyway,
Too funny. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we had, like I said,
and there are people who don't want to go see a therapist.
Yes, because why?
Because they're afraid of what they might find.
Yeah.
And, I don't want to go through years of crying to my therapist. It's like, well...
If it could be so easy to have a garage sale.
Oh, God. Just come buy my stuff, please.
Please get this out of my head.
Give me money for it, and
right.
I'd be so happy.
Right. Yeah. That's when you write your book.
Right.
Right. You get all of those things out of your head, and you just use them to...
Right, to feed your book.
To feed your book.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Right.
That sounds like a great idea. That's how memoirs are written.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Why not use those things? Because
Here is my garage.
Well, all of those things that are in our head, they were at one time something that was treasured, honored, used for seasonal. I mean, if it's a hammer or a tool, or even a cardboard box. Mm-hmm. You even had something from your garage today, too. Well, mine was a cardboard box, because that's what I do. I'm a cardboard artist.
Yeah,
so I use all my cardboard.
Yeah.
So
I brought a circle hoe That's what it's called.
What is a circle hoe?
A circle hoe is a tool used for weeding gardens.
It's a hand tool?
It's a hand tool, yeah.
And it's got a little circle at the top of
It's got a little circle at the end
metal
of it.
circle.
And you just use it in one direction only. And
pulls up the weed.
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Sorry, she just saw me a look come over on my face, and I'm like, oh dear.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, a text just came through, and I saw it on my computer, and I'm like, oh no. Yeah. And I have yet to use it, but I got it off my sister because my sister passed away in April, and so I took some things from her house, and I'm like, well, this is a cool tool.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So now you can use it, and you can think about your sister.
Right.
Right.
I can think about my sister anytime I actually
I know,
garden.
but when
Actually,
you
I do.
put it in the ground, then you know
Right.
she's there with you, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and one of our other tools that I got, I use regularly. It's quite old. I don't know where she got it from, but
Yeah.
yeah. So I have access to all my gardening tools that I think I would need before my garage got filled up with storage. So, because I put them in a place where I could get to them.
So what is kind of for the person that we are sharing this to, some of the listeners, if there was a kind of a way to reflect or a prompt for them, it would be what's in your garage.
Which items are hidden out of shame?
Right. What are you storing in your garage that might be seeping into your relationships?
Right.
Hopefully not any.
Yeah. Is there anything
Hazardous.
hazardous leaking into your connections?
Right.
Right. Who do you trust enough to see inside your garage?
Yeah.
You know, who in your life could you actually share some of that stuff with and safely? Which ones represent creativity and unfinished works? You know.
What are the ones that are hidden out of shame? Shame is one of the things I love about Brene Brown. She talks about it's never, ever an appropriate way to something to deal with is through shame, and we want to help people understand what shame is and what it's. There's so much shame in everything that we do and how we do it. So, if there's some things that are hidden out of shame, that makes a lot of sense that you don't want anybody to understand or don't want anybody to see them or understand them. So.
Yeah. Yeah, there's quite a few reflection questions there. So, what's seasonal? What's waiting for the right moment? You know, what do you keep in there that when the right moment comes, I'm going to take it out? You know, this is
the Easter Bunny.
Yeah, the Easter Bunny.
Yeah. So to kind of recap, our garage metaphor teaches us that belonging isn't always polished. It's not always this, walking straight into a Taj Mahal. I mean, this is kind of what we have. This is our garage. Our garage is a multi-purpose space that can be used to store things that are valuable for us. They could be used to keep things that are hidden that we don't really want people to understand. They could be a creative space. It could be something that's seasonal or hazard or anyway, it's your choice of what you're putting in your garage. And here's how to kind of be aware of it.
Write about it.
Write about it. Yes.
With using a reflection
Have a
prompts.
podcast about it. You don't have to open the whole garage to everyone. So, but, we're looking to belong or building that belonging with other people. So when it's safe to go inside or outside or what to share easily.
Right.
So,
and when you share a gem from your garage with someone who's close to you, that helps build trust and belonging.
And now we're going to give you a little teaser.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So now that we've given you the metaphor of architecture for belonging.
Right. With all of the, okay, so we had the windows.
First of all, we gave you 12 first 12 episodes was the foundation.
The foundation.
And then we
Takes
gave
a
you
long time.
walls and roof, doors and windows.
Right.
And then bathrooms and kitchens. And then we moved up
got
to the garage.
garage.
Which is where everything else is.
Right.
Yeah. So next episode, we're going to start interviews.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the fun part. This. Absolutely.
Yeah. So next week we have the creator of Ligare Gatherings coming to talk with us. So he's in Houston, and this is a community connection through games and food, not just drinks. Yes, that's what he has created, and it's marvelous, and I can't wait to have him.
Right.
So we've walked through kitchen, bathroom, garage. Next step, we're outside into community. Right. I like that. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Well, thank you for being here and going through all of this. I love this wonderful metaphor for our podcast of the architecture.
Oh, absolutely.
Especially when I'm with an architect.
Well, that's how we came up with the name,
I know.
Right? It's just like, it's now come full circle.
And that's come full circle. So now we're using that as kind of laying the foundation for our podcast, and now we can move on into the next part, which is about building relationships and working on belonging.
Right. So, exciting.
Yes. Thanks for listening to Blueprints for Belonging. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to follow. Leave a 5-star rating for us and share it with a friend.
You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you like to listen. Your support helps us keep building conscious connection in this disconnected world.